Hi everyone, my name's Steve and I'm the Right tutor at Windsor. Today we're going to be looking at the CEM homework review video, and it's for week 5, year 5, block 5. Don't worry, while we're going through all the answers to the homework, I'll put Billy up so I won't disturb you or distract you. And don't forget that you can, one of the good things about the homework video is that you can go backwards, look at it, just make sure you get the answers correct, and also that you understand it as well. Okay, here we go. Right, so, as I said, CEM homework book review. And the ones we are doing today will be these ones here. Okay, and don't forget that these ones that you could, that's for someone at home to mark with you and go through. The book you will need is this one. It's test 6 and it's pages 17 to 19. We'll go through each of the tests in turn. So, one of the important things about this one is, as it says, in each question, it's circle a letter below the figure on the right that shows the top-down 2D view. Now, even though this is a 3D shape, all you are doing is worrying about, as the eye says here, you're looking at it from the top and looking what it would look like a bird's eye view there. So, there are a couple of things in this particular example to help you. And they put them in here, so you've got that block and this one here, and they are different colors. So it's almost like it's their key to help. The other thing you must think about is the shape. Now, what you mustn't forget is that these two here and that one, if you looked at them from above, they would look like this. So you wouldn't get the fact that that one is lower than that one, so you can see the difference there in height, and you wouldn't get that difference at all. And don't forget that that cuboid there would look like that, so that would be a different color to the other two. Okay, so let's have a look to see which ones we could get rid of first of all. Are there any that we could get rid of? Well, let's have a look. We have, so if you notice, the shape has got those three, as I said, and that color one, and then you've got this L shaped here. Now that doesn't help us at the moment with this one because they've all got this L shape. Okay, we've got those two going across, so that one there, but notice that it's only, so it would go 1 2 3 1 2 3 there, and we've got 1 2, we haven't got any there, that's has that. So the answer, as you can see, it's marked, is C. And why is the answer? Well, let's have a look. We've got that shaded and that shaded. And don't forget, even though this is lower here, when you look at it from the top, it looks on exactly the same level. Okay, so let's have a look at the question, shall we? So, what did it say? Number 1. So the answer is B. Okay, so the shape has 6 blocks visible from above, so you can see from above. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, and if you notice, you've got this one there. There's a slight gap, but it's really important you pay attention to these. You notice there's a slight gap there, so they all have that gap. Now you've got this coloured one there, which you might think helps. In actual fact, if you think about it, when you look at the top, it does not help at all because you won't be able to see that. Okay, so you can't get rid of that one because you can see a grey block. You can get rid of that one because you can see a grey block. Let's have a look at A. So we've got, how many have we got going here? We've got 1 2 3. But we've only got 2, so there's no block there, plus we've got 2 rows there. Okay, so we have to get rid of that one. So that means that the answer is definitely B. Number 2. So again, we've got 6 blocks visible or can be seen from above. So let's have a quick look. We've got these 2 here, and we've got these 2. Now you might hopefully not forget that you've got this little one there. You can just about see it, and then you've got this dark and shaded block here. Right, well that means that if we were looking from above, we would be able to still see one of those. So that is that dark block will be visible from above. Well, look at A, definitely get rid of that one straight away. The shape here, can you see these 2 blocks? So that joins it there on that side. It doesn't go in front because we can see that little bit there as well. So that means that anything that comes out cannot look like that. So we can get rid of B. Let's have a look at 2 we've got left. Now, on the 2 we've got left, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, which is the same as 1, 2, 3, and 4. But these 4 are in a straight line, but there is no darkened block there. Okay, it's there, but not there. So we can get rid of that, and that makes that C is the answer. Okay. All right, let's look at the next one then. So, question 3. Okay, now we've got this dark block here, but if you notice that you've got 1, 2, 3 going across, 1, 2, 3, because you won't be able to see this one at all, and 1, 2. Now, important to remember that they are above each other. Okay, now even though we've got this little dark block there that might help us, it actually does not help us here at all. Okay, so let's have a look. What do we have? Here is, let's have a go. A, strong possibility. Okay, we have C, which is like that U shape there, but there's nothing in the middle. Okay, same as with B. We've got 2 blocks going forward, that's better, but we've got 1, 2, 3 blocks going forward there. So it can't be B, can't be C. D, we can see a dark block in there, but we shouldn't be able to see it there. It can't be D. So by a process of elimination, we worked out that it can be A. So it's sort of a U shape here. Okay, let's look at number 4. Again, when viewed from above, this is a little bit more tricky. So we've got this one over here, that one there, but what you're going to do is make sure where they are. We've got this block here, and you just about see this block there of the face. Okay, so we count how many go back. It goes by 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to have one with a 4 there. Okay, and then on the 1, 2, the third one, we have that one there. And if you notice, you've got this dark block, and then you've got this one which is in the air. Now don't forget you're looking down from above, so even though that's in the air, it won't make any difference to what the final shape looks like. Okay, you've also got to be careful that we have one more block over here as well. Okay, so let's have a quick look at what we've got. Could it be A? Well, we worked out that we had 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's our 4 blocks. If you notice, okay, we do have this block over here, and we're looking at down from above, and that is next to that one. So no, cannot be A. Could it be B? Well, this dark block here is on the end, so it's not in the right place. So we've got this one here, and we don't have that block showing there. Could it be C? Well, we've got the dark block there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We've got this block over here, and we've got those two that even though they're not together, when we look at it like this, if we look at it from above, they'll be together. So yes, it's C, and just make sure we haven't got it wrong. If you notice, we've got the block, the dark block is over here on the right. So it can't be that either. Oops, there we go. Right, question 5. Question 5, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 blocks. Even though that one is higher, don't forget, we won't be able to see the difference in height between these two and that one. And then we've got this block, dark block over here. So we've got a row of 4 on the right, but with a dark block can be seen. Then we have these two, okay? And then we have this one's over here as well. Now the hard bit is trying to work out where these two are. Okay, it does look like they're above each other, but actually they're not quite. So we can't see what is around here exactly. So let's have a quick look. D, well, no dark block, get rid of D. C, well, it's tried to trick you on this one because you've got 1, 2, 3, and you can actually see that block that would be seen from above, and no, they've got rid of it. Could it be B? No, it can't, because you can't see that dark block there. So the answer is A. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through the answers, not necessarily with explanations unless they're really difficult. So the answer for question 6 is D. Okay, don't forget we've got this dark block here that makes all the difference, and you have that one just off, diagonally off there on that corner, which is where you got those two there. Okay, can't be that one, nothing in the middle, no dark block showing, which you've got there, and the same with C. So with a lot of these, they're actually very easy if you look at what you've got. Number 7, don't forget, no, just because there's a gap there, you won't see that because you're looking at it from the top. So let's have a quick look. We've got 2 there, we've got 3 there, and 2 there, and 1 just off diagonally. Okay, so can it be this one? Well, no, because we've only got 1 block there, and there are 2 there. Can't be that one. B, well, sort of, we've got that little block on the right, but then we've got these 2, 3, and a 2. But we don't have anything there. Okay. C, we don't have enough, we're missing a row, so in fact the answer is D. Now this one should be a really easy one. Sorry. Question 8, A. Okay, even though we've got a dark block showing, it's well underneath that one, which we never see it. C, there's not enough blocks. D, B, we can see the dark block, which you won't be able to see. 9 is D. Okay, that's a hard one because we've got the gap in the middle here, and if you notice just a little bit, there's that gap there which you can just about see. Okay, and 10 is C. All right, even though we've got 2 dark blocks, we would not be able to see that one because it's sat underneath that one, so it can't be A. B, it can't be because we've got 1 extra there. D, well, we're missing a whole middle section, can't be there. So these ones, there's a lot of chance there, and a lot of it is to do with eliminating. So easy some of it is. Okay, so now we're going to have a look at test 10, and that is pages 28 to 30. Okay, yeah, let's make a start. These ones can be a bit more difficult, but actually not always as difficult as it seems. So in each question, circle the letter below the 3D shape that can be formed from the net on the left. Okay, so we've got a couple of pointers here, or more than 2. We've got this, the base here is white. We've got 3 grey coloured sides, and the 4th is a dark colour. Right, any eliminations? Well, let's have a look. We know that the 3 sides, the 4 sides are all coloured. Well, let's get rid of C and let's get rid of D. We also know that only 1 side is dark. But this one's got two sides dark, get rid of that. So the answer rather is B. Let's have a look at the actual questions. So the questions are never as easy as the examples. We have the triangle at the top. So let's have a look. We've got this little triangle here. That's grey. We've got this little bit here, which is grey too. And so we got not coloured in, coloured, and not coloured in. So there has to be. So let's have a look. See what we've got. Well, if we look, we've got the little triangle has to be coloured. It's not on B and C. So there we go. That's immediately got rid of 50% here. And the shape only has one dark trapezium side face, which rules out D, because if you notice, we can have that. If we pull that around, this side here would come and join this one. Okay, so the answer is A. Can't have B, two sides. Let's have a look at number 2. So we've got two small white squares. Okay, so the shape has two small white squares which rule out A and B. Okay, because we've got a dark, then a small white square. We can't have it any other way. So we've got rule out A and B. Now, even though I have gone on about them, what you must remember is that the opposites will never, ever go together, can be seen at the same time, because remember, these ones are opposites. Okay, that's a really badly drawn 3, that. There we go. And what you could remember is that square there would go there with that one. So you'd always have that, but you've got these two. So 1 and 1, they'd be opposite. 2 and 2, and 3 and 3. Okay. And finally, the shape has two grey non-square faces. Okay, which are these, which rules out D, which has 3. Okay, so go from there, and the answer is C. Okay, let's go on to question 3. Now, this one can sort of look difficult, but what you have to remember is where the different parts go when if you can imagine just folding it up. So, the flat side we can't see. Okay, we cannot see this rectangular shape because it's always the smallest which is facing towards us. All right, so let's have a quick look at how it's going to work. So there are no shapes, just that, and so that's the black side. So if we were to fold that up and bring that over there, fold the shape around, let's have a look. So if we had the grey side at the top here, so if that one is there, that would have to get turned around. Okay, so for the light grey trapezium shaped face to be on the top of this orientation, the white rectangular face must be on the left. Oh, it's not. Okay, we've got that one there. Why must it be on the left? Well, we have, so if we put it round, so we've got the white one. These are badly drawn trapezium shapes here. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look at question 3. Really, this one looks a lot more difficult. What you can think about is this. That side there will go there. This side will go there. Okay, so when we fold it all around, this is your back. This is the bit we can't see here. So let's have a quick look. I'm going to draw at a slight angle. Excuse the bad drawing here, not very well. It's not easy to do this, but I will give it my best shot. So I'm just going to put faces down here, and I'm going to put that one over there, and I'm just going to put this down here, and then that there. So what should happen is this. So these three have all got grey faces. That one's got a white one. Can it have a white one if that's going to be there on the side? No, it can't. So let's get rid of that one, shall we? Can it have, so all these three have got grey. So that one's got two black sides to it there. It can't be that one. All right, so we're now down to two. Let's have a look at what else we've got. This has got a grey side. It should have a black side. It's got a white top. All right. For this to happen, you would have to be able to see. So let's have a quick look. So the black would be around here. This would be, to make it a bit easier to see, this would be the grey bit here. Okay. Now, as we said, so the black is going to be there. All right. That's a white top. This has been turned around. Don't forget, it's going to have to be turned around for you to be able to see it because the white is on this side and the black is on that side. If it's not that way around, then it can't be seen. So the answer is B. 4. Answer for 4 is D. Okay. The star-shaped faces are white, which rules out B. Okay, because these two stars here are white and this one is that. So we got rid of that, so we're already down to 3. And the alternate rectangular faces, these ones here, okay, are grey and white. And if you notice, there's only one there, and it's the alternate, so that one there should be grey too. Let's get rid of that one. And alternative faces, so that one's white, that one's got 2, which doesn't work out there. So our answer is that. Question 5. The triangular faces, so these two here, are white and light grey, which rules out A, because if you can see the triangular face there, is that. The rectangular face is white and dark grey. There we go, sorry. Rectangular faces there, 2 whites and one a very dark colour, which rules out C and D because, as you can see, these two have got light grey. So there we go. Process of elimination, and look in what you have here. Question 6. Let's have a quick look at what we got. Okay, so we've got these triangular shapes. We've got 2 dark grey, we've got 1 light grey, 2 white. Okay, so these 2 white ones, if you folded that up, you would not be able to see the 2 same faces together, because that would go there, that would partner that one, and to this light grey to the white, white to dark, and dark to white. Okay, so let's have a quick look. 2 colours next to each other can't have that because it doesn't happen at all. 2 colours next to each other can't have that because it doesn't work, and neither can we have D, and so the answer has to be A, because we've got 2 different colour faces, which would be that one there. Okay, so let's move on nice and quickly, and here is question 7. So one of the really important things here is for number 7, look at what we've got. In fact, all of these really, you need to look at what you have in front of you. We've got a white square in the middle, and we've got 2 circles, one black or dark grey and one light grey. Well, let's have a look at what our questions are. If we look at A, B and C, let's have a quick look. Let's get my pen up. A, well, that circular bit, the long bit is that, and that's white, can't be that. It's not white, can't be that, and can't be that. So that was a 1, which was a really, really nice one. Question 8. So we have 2 light grey rectangular faces, are not separated by 1. So we've got these two together, these two, and these two. So don't forget that these two can be seen together, but these two, you look at the size, there has to be another shape, colored shape. So if we saw that one at the front, for example, we'd only be able to see 2 white ones. Okay, we can see a white one and a light grey and dark grey together at the same time. Okay, and we can see 2 white ones together at the same time. We don't have 2 dark ones, so if we look at D, get rid of that. Let's have a look at C. Can we have a look at C? So C has a white one in the middle. It has a light grey and dark grey there and a dark grey there. But really, really important, this hexagon shape up here is dark grey, or light grey rather. Can't be. Similar with A, so B is our answer. Question 9. Again, we've got the pentagon-shaped faces are white and dark. Really important. Let's have a look at what we've got. We've got a light grey one there. Get rid of him straight away. So we've got a choice of those 3. If the white pentagon-shaped face is on the left, the face on the top must be dark grey. Okay, why is that? Well, so a look, face at the top, it says, so that go there. Okay. And right, so let's have a quick look. So that could go there. This could go all around here, and that one will be on that side there. So that's that sort of side there. Then this would be going there, and finally this would be going all the way around and on the top. Okay, so let's have a quick look to see what we can do. I'll go there. All right, so see what we've got. Well, we've got 2 white sides here. Looks like a white side, so it can't be A. All right, because we've got it alternating color here. C, while we've got 2 white sides, can we be seeing 2 white sides on these, on the squares and this pointy bit here? Well, that one goes there and that one goes there, so no, we can't. So the only one we're left with is D, which is the answer. And if you look, you've got the white there on that side, and you've got the grey, or the light grey shape there. It is a bit can be a bit difficult to think about it, but because these shapes aren't the same size, so it's a bit naughty, but that's the way it works. And finally, question 10. Now, always remember, let's look at what we've got. We've got the 2 sides here are dark grey, and we've got all the faces of this box shape, which are white. So what can we get rid of? Well, we can certainly get rid of D. We can get rid of B. And if you look, we've got these 2 dark grey would be opposite each other. And in C, it's not. So we wouldn't be able to see one, so it has to be A. And finally, test 12, pages 34 to 35. Okay, let's have a quick look. Some important things here to remember. Each question, the shape sit on the left is hidden in one of the figures on the right. It says right. Never mind, it should say right. This shape stays exactly the same and does not get rotated or flipped over. And then it asks to circle the letter below the figure that contains the hidden shape. So this is an important one here. Shape stays exactly the same and does not get rotated or flipped. So we know the answer is C, it's circled, and what I've done is I've gone and drawn the shape there. There we go. And can't be A because the shape cannot be flipped or rotated. B definitely can't be because there's nothing in there. D, And if we just fit that one in, it just goes there like that. Brilliant. So let's have a look at the answers then. Answer. There we go. Finally got it. These are a bit more complicated. And as always, the example can be quite easy, but the actual ones are a little bit more difficult. So we have, so look, I've taken my shape here. Does it fit in anywhere there? Now you don't have that. Unfortunately, the chance. Oh, can it fit there? Oh, you can see it does fit with B. Notice we don't get anything here. All right, no triangles, nothing, nothing of this sort of shape. We've got this big one, but it's facing the wrong way. D, we've got these little triangular shapes here, but nothing really of any size. Again, we've got that one that's been flipped, so the answer is B. Question 2. Answer is C. Now we do have a shape which looks very, very similar to our shape here. Okay, we've got nothing in this one because it's either rectangulars or we've got this diagonal line here, and the same thing here, there's no strange shape. Could have been that, but if we look at our shape, it's not that big, and again, it's been rotated, so that bit here is pointing that way, whereas this one is pointing in that way, which is the same way over here. Okay. Question 3. The answer is C. Okay, and if we just have a look, let's go with my pen to switch over. Let's take it. Let's find it where anybody can see it. Where is it? Question 3. The answer is C. Can you find it? That's the thing. It's not been turned around or anything like that. Okay. But the answer, as it says, is C. You find it here. This one's a bit more difficult, this, so if we have a quick look, we've got to try and find a shape. You notice that it's got, on the sides that it does, it's got this shape side here, and these two over here. Let's just get it out of the way. So we've got this, so it's not quite straight going up. Anyway, so we need to try and find it. We've got a very similar shape here, but if you notice, we've got this right angle bit here, and that, so, but is that facing the same way? No, been rotated. Anything else? Well, that would have had to been rotated. That was the same. Rotated, rotated. No, wrong way round. Wrong way round. Again, it's really important to remember that the shape cannot be flipped or cannot be rotated. All right. And I said it was, the answer is C. So let's have a quick look, and there we are. That's where it is. It's not easy to see that one, but there it is. Okay. Question 4. Question 4. The answer is B. We've got to look for this curved shape over here. I've gone and drawn over it, which is rather silly of me. My board to sort itself out. So I've gone drawn over there. So if we look, we do have this shape here. Okay, there it is. So we've got this shape there and there. So let's just take that over. It promises you it does fit. It's just my badly drawn shape. Again, we do. This is one here. We do have these semicircle, these splits here, but it's mainly sort of straight lines, very angular. In this one, we do have that there. That could be it, but again, that's a straight edge, whereas this one here is not a straight edge. Okay, let's have a look at the next ones. And we have question 5, and these are really, this one here is a bit more difficult. This, I'm seeing double in some of these, and the actual answer, believe it or not, the answer is A. Okay, and if we just have a quick look, we can see this bit there. Okay, there it is. Okay, the shape we've got. Question 6. The answer is, well, let's have a look, see if it can be A. And we've got this shape here, so we get this diagonal. It's difficult to see, could be that, but no, because it's just too big to fit in there. Could it be anything in here? We've got something similar, but again, it can't be flipped or rotated, so it's got to be pointed to the bigger side, it's got to be pointed that way. Could it be something here? Not really, because we don't have the shape. So where is it going to be? The answer is, for question 6, is actually D. Let's have a look to see whether we can find it. And with question 6, they really do make you work. So question 6, the answer is over here. Okay, it's not easy to see that one. But again, let's have a quick look. You notice that that is it there. So it is there. Alright. And that is the shape there. It might be worth idea just drawing, to be able to draw that shape and just see where we can fit. So I know you're not going to have the ability to draw it round, but just to see whether or not, I mean, the sorts of things there, that can be got rid of. There's no shapes which are big enough there to fit in. And don't forget, it cannot be rotated, it can't be turned. Can't be flipped. Question 7. Question 7. Oh, now if we quick look at these, really lots of different shapes in there. We're looking for this funny sort of looking shape. Okay. And if we look, let's have a look at A. Well, look at A, we might be able to get something. We've got this big rectangle a bit here, but again, it's not a very big shape, so it would need to have something which has got there. So let's have a look. Let's draw a shape. Okay. Oh, that hasn't quite worked, has it? Let's get rid of this. Let's try again. The pen had a little bit of a problem there. So we've got this straight line, and we've got this one coming up. It's got a 4 sort of shape here. A bit down the bottom. And mustn't forget this little bit going out to the side. It's not very big. And that bit goes up, and then finally. So can we find anything with that amount of shape? Then no, it's difficult to find. This one doesn't have anything which is quite as sort of small, as fiddly as that little bit there. We've got this shape. And nothing in that one, so I'm going to get rid of that one straight away. All these spaces here, again, nothing really which allows us to do that. Now if we have a quick look at this one though, we do have that sort of shape there. Remember, it can't be flipped or rotated. And I can see there. Let's have a quick look, see if I am right. Let's have a quick look. Let's take this one over. Yep, there it is. Fantastic. Now, on the home straight. Last 3 questions. So, we have to find this shape. Don't forget, cannot be rotated, cannot be flipped. Have we got anything like that in D? Okay. No, we don't. So let's get rid of it. Okay, it's all sort of circular shapes and straight lines. Again, can we see anything? Well, these are all going the wrong ways for starters. We do have some sort of shapes which look like it. But again, that's pointing the wrong way. Can it be there? Don't forget the shape we're looking for. It's that. Very difficult to find that. So no, I'm going to get rid of that. Don't know whether we've got enough room here. It doesn't look like it, does it? And equally, we don't look like. So I'm going to get rid of that one. The answer is C. Let's see if we can find it, shall we? So, we should... This one is a bit of a tricky one, this. But, let me show you. Let's pull it across, and our answer is actually there. Okay, getting really tricky, that one. But one thing you mustn't do, don't forget, is to get stuck on any of the questions. Don't waste time on them. Okay, question 9. First of all, let's see is there anything we can get rid of? This funny looking shape over here. Is there anything that we can actually get rid of? Let me just open this out. My board does it. Okay. Oh, doesn't want to do it. So, there we go. It's a funny looking shape. We've got this circular bit going down there, straight line, and then this sort of semicircular piece here. Okay. Anything here? No, not really. I'm going to get rid of A. B. Well, that's a bit more open, isn't it? Could we have something that has that? We've got our curves. So that's there. It's down. And then we go up. Alright, do we have anything that looks like that? Well, alright, baby, we stand a chance, don't we? Anything in here? Nope. Anything in here? And you've got to have that shape. We've got that there, but that one goes in, you see. All of them, if we'd wanted it, goes in, not goes out. Difficult to find. Let's get rid of that, and the answer is B. Okay, and I'm just going to open my piece over here. Let's get it when it does it. Oh, thank you very much. And again, let's have a quick look. Where could it be? There we go. Is any of those shapes there? Look, as you can see. Just take this off. Okay. It all is to do with the fact that this bit here. Okay, so you got that straight bit. We have this bit. Okay. And then we have that there. So we get that, that, and that. And finally, last but not least, is this with a strange shape. Oh, not more of these double shapes again. And we have our answer is, what do you think? Actual answer is C. Okay. And let's have a quick look to see if you can find that. Wait for it to turn over. Let's have a quick look. It's quite a big shape, isn't it? If you look, we've got that there. Okay. There, so I'll show you again. Put it back onto pen. So we've got this bit down here. We've got that bit going up, and then we've got this bit. And then we've got a little bit there, and a bit there. So remember, this is the shape we're looking for, and it has this long bit going down here, and then we've got this bit going up. Oh, sorry, we've got this bit going down here. It doesn't go down there at all. We've got to mist it out. This is my rubber gun. Okay, oh, too much. So we got this bit going down here. Then we have this bit. And we have... So, let's have a look. We've got this going up there. So we can see. I'll just move that across again. And let's just use the pen. Okay, so we have this going down here. That going up, that going up, this going up. Okay, and better if I show you with this one. There we have it. Okay, so there's that and that. Okay, so let's have a quick look. Thank you for watching the homework review for week 5, year 5, block 5. Don't forget the homework for next week. Here it is. Alright, don't forget the you must is what you must complete. And the you could are the bits that we would like your parents to have a look at and you to give it a go. Alright, I hope you're all going to keep well and hopefully see you again next time. Thank you.